Namaste, dosto. Namaste, friends. Today I want to talk about two things. Two facts about India. Many people confuse them and make little bit mistakes or express themselves incorrectly. One of them is when people ask me, hey, do you know actually Indian language now? Then I want to tell you one thing, that there is no such thing as Indian language. Either there are Indian languages, because there are many states, and different states have different languages and different dialects, or you mean Hindi. Hindi is projected as the national language of India, but even that might not be acceptable for all the Indians, because South Indians want to say that they prefer their own language, their own culture, tradition. They are very fond of their own traditions and culture, so they are not accepting Hindi as the like Indian language. So Hindi is not exactly the official language for everybody, but maybe you know Hindi because of majority can speak Hindi besides their mother tongue, and Hindi is used a lot in Bollywood. So we know many words maybe exactly because of Bollywood and Bollywood songs, if you're fond of these things and you have heard them, you have seen them. So if we talk about Hindi or Indian languages, like for example in Tamil Nadu they talk Tamil. So in Kerala they talk in Malayalam. In Goa, Konkani. In our state where we stay here is in Gujarat, they speak Gujarati. For example, in Punjab, they speak Punjabi. Maharashtra, where Mumbai is, they speak Marathi. In Karnataka, Kannada, and so on. There are many languages, and they are really different. Even the alphabet is looking very different. So there is not a single thing as Indian language. There are many different. Actually, you can compare it to if somebody would ask you, do you know European language? Then we would also think that, oh, which one is European languages? Because we got so many countries there, different countries with different languages and cultures. So, and thinking is different in different countries. So the same thing goes for India. India is a huge country with so many varieties. And also if somebody has said Hindu language, it's also wrong, because Hindu is not a language. Hindu is a person. Hindus are those persons who live according to their Hindu traditions, Hindu religion, traditions, culture, and not all Indians are Hindus. That is the second topic I wanted to talk to you about, because I have heard many times when people want to talk about Indians or Indian people, they just project as or address them as Hindus, which is completely incorrect, because there are so many different religions here. Yes, Hindus are in majority, but still there are others as well. And this is why India has been called Mother India. Because like mother loves all of her children, no matter how different they are. The same way India loves all the people that have completely different traditions, different culture, different religion. So Mother India nurtures everybody. So it is actually very sweet. So if you didn't know, then there are also, besides Hindus, there are also Muslims, Christians, there are Buddhists, Jains, Sikhs, Parsis, so, and definitely many more. This is just the bigger or widely known religions, and they are not called as Hindus. So if you want to say correctly about Indian people, then you say Indians. If you know somebody who is a Hindu, then it's okay to say Hindu. Or if you don't know or you're not sure, then if you go for sure, then say Indian. So these are the two topics. And if you have some questions, you want to ask more about something, I can make more videos, I can reply, I can talk more, because there are so many interesting topics here. And yeah, if you haven't heard about other religions, maybe for example Parsi. Who are Parsi? Parsi are Persians who a long time ago escaped from the Arabian invasion to Iran or Persia at that time. So they escaped to India, and Mother India took them in and nurtured them, and they have still their culture here. So they are called as Zoroastrians. They have the prophet Zarathustra. So they are following his teachings, and they have their own life philosophy. And people know them also as fire worshippers, but they actually worship all the 5 elements. And one of the most famous Parsi you definitely know is Freddie Mercury. And Freddie was born in Zanzibar with the name Farrokh Pulzara. But he grew in India, he was studying in India, and he started his band in India. So Freddie Mercury is he's actually a Parsi. So who else? Sikh, yes. Sikhism is mainly known because if you have seen these men with turbans, big turbans and big beard, they are Sikhs. Because Sikhs don't cut their hair. Even women, they don't cut their hair. It is part of their tradition. So there are so many traditions, more maybe Jainism also. Maybe you don't know much about Jainism. It is similar to Buddhism, but they have even more strict discipline. What you can or what you can't. And yes, this is one of the reasons I wanted to talk about it, is that if you want to surprise some of your Indian friend about something, or you want to invite them to your house, or they have been invited you to their place, so you would little bit know that what is right thing to do and what you should avoid, because different religions, different traditions have different manners, and some people don't eat this, some don't eat that, or for some period they don't do this or that. So it is good to do a little bit homework, and I hope you learned something new maybe, and if you didn't, then maybe you just enjoyed seeing this video. Okay, if you want to ask something more, just write the comment, and I want to tell you that I will be happily talking more, and I wish you all the best. Namaste. And yes, Namaste is a very good greeting, because it means my higher consciousness, also as my divine consciousness, greets your higher consciousness or your divine consciousness. And yes, every religion have their own greetings. So this is one of the Hindu greetings. There are many, many more, but this is the main and most known greeting, definitely, about India or Hindu greetings. Namaste. Bye bye.